Today's recipe actually came to me by accident. I was cooking on Instagram Live. I was supposed to make a Vietnamese-inspired tomato and beef soup, but when I was in the market, I wasn't able to find the beef that I want to use. So I ended up using chicken thigh. And guess what? The result was amazing! It has all the beautiful lemon zest and lime zest and just the flavor mixed with each other so beautifully. And it's super simple to make. So without further ado, let's get started. First, we're going to dice chicken thigh to bite-sized chunks. I highly recommend that you use chicken thigh so your soup will be more flavorful. Season them with garlic powder, ginger powder, black pepper, and we're gonna use a little bit of fish sauce. It's quite common in Vietnamese cooking that we use fish sauce to replace salt. So just mix them well with some olive oils. You will also need some tomatoes, slice them to wedges, and we're gonna reserve some slices for before serving use. And also chopped aromatics. Here are white scallion parts, garlic, and ginger. For the broth, there's also a seasoning. So this is a chicken broth. We also add a little bit coconut aminos and also fish sauce inside and the rice vinegar. So you can use a well-heated soup pot, Dutch oven, and this is a flat bottom, almost like the large satay pan. It looks a little bit like a wok, but it's not. It's made from oak clad. So I'm going to saute the aromatics. Season them with a pinch of salt and just saute them until they are fragrant, about 10 to 15 seconds. Next thing, we add the marinated chicken thigh. Just kind of spread them out. We want to brown them a little bit. They don't have to be cooked through, just somewhere about halfway cooked through before we add the broth. When the chicken is about halfway cooked, now we're going to add broth. So if chances are your wok size, your soup pot size will be slightly different than mine. So a good way to measure it is just add enough broth to kind of lightly cover the ingredients but not completely submerge them. And don't forget about the tomato slices. Now we're gonna close that with the lid and bring it to a gentle shimmer, and also until the chicken is completely cooked through. So about 10 minutes later, the chicken is completely cooked through, and you can see the tomato kind of getting a little bit softened, and my kitchen smells so good. I can smell the garlic, ginger flavor with this beautiful clear broth. Now turn off the heat. To add a little bit more Southeast Asian flavor, I grated some lemon zest and also lime zest. I'm just gonna add them in there, and also season with lime juice to taste. Gonna garnish the soup with cilantro and also chopped scallions. And now you can taste test to see maybe you want to add more fish sauce, more coconut aminos, or maybe more lime juice. It's just a very simple, clean and clear Vietnamese pho-inspired tomato chicken soup. Look at that broth, it's just so gorgeous. It's a beautiful, clean soup with all the aromatics. It's just so perfect for a cold weather in the winter. So guys, that soup is out of the world. It's so delicious. I highly recommend you using chicken thigh because it will bring so much more flavor to this beautiful Vietnamese-inspired tomato chicken soup. If you're watching this on Instagram, definitely swipe up to get the recipe. Don't miss it. Please, please, so good. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. You can find the recipe link in the description below. I will chat with you very soon. See you.